What up, though? Another episode of Jelly Lounge Radio Show where we can agree, where we discuss politics like family. That's the theme song, vulnerable off my upcoming double album, Jelly for Life, Jelly Forever. I'm using copyright, don't mute nothing, Facebook anywhere. I'm your host, Jelly. On this rainy day with Detroit, we had lots of good stuff going on. The Detroit Hispanic Development Organization hosted a back to school fest for Metro Detroit families. A lot of school supplies was given away, which is pretty cool. You know, a lot of people need help in this today's world, and it's real cool. A lot of organizations and other people have been doing things to help families. See, some other people like shout out to guest panelists on ground floor, Kia Fry. She does a lot of great work community with stuff. They had an event not too long ago, I believe, giving back school supplies. Some other people I know had some events. Some other events are coming up. So they'll be checking out social medias because people are posting. If you might need book bags, paper, pencils, whatever supplies, or even they might be helping out with coats. No, people do those drives. I'm looking to do that with my nonprofit soon. So get back to the community. And amazing enough, a Motown songwriter Jamie Bradford Hobbs died in L.A. at the age of 87, unfortunately. This person helped with a lot of great hits. One, Money, That's What I Want, and Too Busy to Think About My Baby. That's that song. Oh man. I remember gotta get to my second oldest brother John, because he was on a kick when I was in 8th grade, 91, 92. He had bought Luther Vandross. He had the greatest hits out. He had got Marvin Gaye, greatest hits. Later in the 90s, he had got Sam Cooke. That's what I learned about him. And Phil Collins' greatest hits. So I'll be, now what you listening to? I bought the greatest hits of this. I'm listening like, oh. And Too Big Thing About My Baby, the music was just amazing. I just played that. I'm gonna have to play that when I get off this episode, because that was my jam. And this the dude that wrote it, so he definitely left his mark on music. Definitely. A lot of Motown had a lot of great stuff. And even though I am in Detroit, I must admit I ain't always been there. I need to go check out the Motown spot. Appreciate you tuning in. Hello, Predicate. How you doing as well? Appreciate you tuning in. And yeah, I'm definitely gonna check that out. So I haven't been there yet, but I do plan to go. And in world news, we're starting to have a trade war with China. I mean, not China, Canada. That's our neighbor. And then we put a tariff for up to 20 billion on them. And they prime minister, he ain't backing down. So whatever goods we get from Canada, if you might see an increase if you're a company that ships stuff over there, you might feel a pinch coming. And I do understand with tariffs, because for some countries and some wealthy corporations have said that, like China, for example, when we started levying tariffs on them, they will always do that to us, but we never did it to them. And it was unfair competitive advantage. So I get why President Trump started doing it, but when I took global supply chain, my Illa School of Business, the teacher did explain to me as well, he might have a point to do it, but the problem that's going to be faced, both parties is going to push that additional cost off to the consumer. So products might go up. And if that happens, what's really you're going to see get affected It's the small business owners. You know, whatever their goods is, if it costs them, say, $2,000 to ship their stuff over there, now you done doubled it, and that doubling can affect a lot with them. You know, they got me payroll, they got all the bills paid, keep their business afloat, and the more that keep going up, there's a problem. Because I know for a minute, eggs was almost $10. Milk and orange juice was way high. So I understand the reasoning, but it seemed like the people that are in the middle of it would be the small business owners who don't have that type of capital to pay those extra fees. You know, and I think I get lost in this situation a lot. And of course, they both gonna blame on why this is happening, and why don't even matter at this point. Like you're gonna affect the small business owner more than the more wealthier corporations, you know. And President Trump Indy car event drew thousands around Capitol. I mean, that's very different. I get it. You might want to bring more revenue to that direction. I get it. I know we have the race here, and how they do downtown Detroit is different. It's pretty cool. Anything else we happen in the world? Oh, war with Iran. They military leader. He vowed they're not going to submit. So we're going to try to squeeze them more economically. I'm still trying to figure out why gas back to like $4.29 for regular. I mean, I ain't the smartest person in the world, but we helped get the dictator out of Venezuela, and then I learned they had a huge stockpile of oil. We have a lot of reserve oil ourselves. No Middle Eastern oil fields being blown up, but somehow this war with Iran is affecting our gas prices. It just ain't adding up to me. Just saying. I mean, I don't know a lot about a lot of this stuff, but I can see if stuff got blown up, oil tankers and the water got hit. Okay. But then we got stockpiles we ain't even used. President Clinton was in charge, and they started saying price had to go up. He used reserves. Because at that time, we had reserves for 100 years. I can only imagine how many years we have right now. In fact, let me look it up just to see. Many years of oil reserve do we have? So our supply with technology, what we can do, spans over 200 years, depending on future technology and market costs. So, and gas was just back down to $3.99 last week, like Monday, and by Friday it was $4.19. You cross 8 Mile, it's $4.29. Like, okay. And Spider-Man has done some numbers. It has hit 2 billion. It came out July 31st. And wow. That's impressive. I know they got the trailer out now for the new Avengers movie with Dr. Doom as the villain. Coming out December, I expect that numbers. Now I have checked out the Lantern's new show. It was a good show. They do use their rings because I thought the marketing at first was just stupid. Because like these are Green Lanterns, where's the trailers with them using their power rings? And then magically they started showing more trailers with them using the powers. Like it's the Green Lanterns, they are the space cops. Don't try to have it so grounded on Earth that they don't use their rings. Like, what are we doing? And that's why I never understand with DC, with whoever they put in charge. Only person I seen that knew what they were doing was the people that did Smallville, and I think Greg Berlanti was over the Arrowverse of shows. They should put him in charge. Because everybody else, I mean, James Gunn them screwed up Supergirl. Like, you got so many characters. Y'all should just let Zack Snyder finish his story, but you ain't want to do that. Okay. You put it with him and this other guy. They didn't screw up Superman. They didn't screw up Lantern so far. But you made like a punk rock type movie for Supergirl. Like, they make better cartoon universes for movies than they do live action. I never understand that with DC. As a fan, I just never understand that. You don't get a fan base what they want with live action all the time. Never understand it. But I guess at least they making stuff. And Master of the Universe is making numbers streaming. And people realized it was a good movie, though they were skeptical because of the 87 movie. Hope they keep that building out their universe. I mean, just make what the fans want. You know, a lot going on in the world. You definitely need stuff for a small distraction, get away, have some fun. Just put the time in. Just make it right. That's all you got to do. That ain't a lot. Man, I got to see what the trailer like for Voltron. They ain't messed that up. Probably a new Transformers coming. New G.I. Joe. Hope that should be good now. There's other stuff too. Marshall Bravestar, Galaxy Rangers. There's a lot of great stuff from back in the day they can make. But we'll see what they do. They want to get on here. Earlier, need to get some me time in. You got to do that for yourself. Get your mental health right. A lot me going on. Always got to make the content. Appreciate you. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Battleground Jelly Network YouTube channel. Checking out my merchandise I got. Still working on stuff. I hope your weekend is safe. It's been a rainy day in Michigan. Feel like it's fall, but it might warm up again for a minute. So definitely be cool. Be safe. Yeah, I'm going to go back to finish the House of Dragons season 3. Not bad. Dragons are pretty cool. Got to give it to them. And y'all have a good one, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to the latest episode. Hope you enjoyed the show. If you want to purchase my latest products, my books and music, go to Amazon.com. I have new merchandise on the way. Like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Middle Ground with Jelly Network. Thanks for coming.